And welcome to a quick video on a little upgrade that you can do to your shop or your home garage, and that's adding these floor mat holders. They're from Malco Products. I'll have them linked down below if you want to check them out. But we have, we usually clean them on the floor, but obviously here at the shop is like, why are we cleaning them on the floor when we have our own shop? So then we put the floor mats on the table, but then with the table, it would sometimes slide off when we were vacuuming, like we couldn't put anything else, or maybe something else was on there already, and then the floor mats would just kind of get in the way. So then we were like, okay, let's go and get floor mat holders, and this has been the best option. Now that doesn't mean we always clean them on there. Sometimes we will agitate and rinse off the floor mats on the wash mat. And then after we rinse them, we just set them on the floor mat to dry. And it helps out because it's not taking up any space whatsoever. It's not on the tables, it's not on the ground, it's just drying on the floor. And once we're done with the vehicle and we roll it out, we'll get our air compressor or our blower and we'll blow out the floor mats right here on the wall. And it makes things very, very easy. They're super secure, they're super solid, they don't leave any imprints on the floor mats. I am very, very, very happy with these. We have 8 floor mats in total, and it helps a lot. Like even the longest ones, like in SUVs or in Teslas, we can easily hang them there. So it's a very convenient way to hold the floor mats, either until you're ready to clean them, or once you clean them and you need to rinse them off, or when you need to blow them out. Using these floor mats is very useful. Now it would help if we kind of put this somewhere else, but we're kind of limited on space. So we wash the vehicle right next to the wash mat. So we always try to do it at least after we wash the vehicle. That way we don't clean the floor mats, wash the vehicle, get water back on there, and it kind of just flip-flop back and forth. So we always wait until the end, or at least until after we're done, or during the wash process, to actually clean them out. Now you can do the same thing if you're mobile. We have other clips that we have, so when we get the floor mats from the vehicles and we clean them off and they need to dry off, instead of putting them on the ground or like on the vehicle, we actually clip them to our vehicle. So we actually, I don't have any clips on me right now, but it's just a clip. Like you literally just put it on the door, clip it, and then you let it dry like that. So you can replicate this in the field if you have a big enough van, or if you have like a door or the vehicle set up to where like you can actually clip them to the door. We do the same thing mobilely as well. Obviously this is gonna be way easier, but I will link down some clips down below too that you can just clip them to the vehicle. It won't scratch your paint because it has like the rubber tip on there, so it doesn't scratch your vehicle with the metal. But that's also a possibility if you're out in the field. So to give you an example of this, it's actually very sturdy. Like it's not, you don't just press it with one finger and lift it up. Like it actually takes a little bit of force to get it clipped in. So I don't have a floor mat right now, but I'll use this belt real quick. So you do have to press it down a little bit. Like you have to kind of scoot it in there like that, because it is it's very tense. Like you don't just like, it takes a little bit of effort just to keep it open like that, to slide it all the way in. So typically what we'll do is we'll kind of just like, and it holds it great. And again, like even if it stays there for a while, this rubber, whatever you want to call this, doesn't leave any imprints on the floor mat, and it doesn't bend it to where like it'll leave an imprint. So it's a very, very sturdy little piece of, I guess you would call it equipment or an accessory to hold the floor mat or carpeting. So yeah, it's pretty, I mean, I was very surprised with how sturdy it was. So 10/10 on this. We've only had it for about, I don't know, but so far they've been very sturdy. I will say if you have the space, it would help to get 8 versus 4, because I think they come in packs of 4. Just because like typically if you get a small vehicle and they're all small floor mats, then 4 would be enough. But if you have a truck or one that has like a long floor mat in the back, then you'll need more than that. So if possible, if you can make the space, getting 8 would be better, because maybe it's not just the floor mat, maybe it's floor mat and then it's the rubber floor mat and then the carpeting floor mat, and then these can actually hold both at the same time, so that's very helpful. But let's just say like if there is a lot, or they're like it's a bigger vehicle, then having 8 individual ones would help a lot more than just 4. And if you're gonna get 8, have 4 at a time. Like set 4 here and 4 there. Don't be like 2, 1. Just have 4 sets somewhere and then 4 sets somewhere else. That way if you do get a long one, you have all 4 there to clip onto the floor mat. So a pretty simple and straightforward video. They're very helpful for what they are. They don't cost that much, and if in your home, in your shop, it would help out if you can make a space. And you know, obviously this will help you make space, because now you don't put it on the table or on the ground, you put it on the wall, which takes up virtually no space, assuming you have a wall to use. So I'll end it right here. Let me know if you have any comments, questions, concerns about this or anything else that we use in the shop. I'll make a video on it. Just leave that down below, and I'll see everyone on the next one. Also, I keep on forgetting, check my podcast, the Detailing Business Class podcast, down below as well, as I dive into more marketing and business advice on the podcast versus these YouTube videos.